Hey everyone, quick demonstration video about park keys and BLF keys. So I've got two phones here. The one on the right belongs to Boris Badenoff. He is the company's CIO. The one on the left is Boris's assistant, Natasha. And her phone is a little bit bigger because she has more buttons that she needs to do her job. All right, so let's start with the BLF key. The BLF key for Boris is right up here in the corner, labeled Boris Badenoff. It does about 4 different things, possibly maybe even a few more. The first thing it does is it acts as a status indicator. So if Boris makes a phone call or gets a phone call, we can see that Boris is in use. His phone is in use. All right. The other thing we can use it for is just a simple speed dial button. So if Natasha wants to call Boris with a quick 1 button push the button, calls Boris. All right. So that's easy. The other thing it can do is it can act as an answer button. So if Boris receives a phone call on his phone, it's also alerting on the BLF key, which Natasha can then use to answer. All right, so she's covering Boris's call. She can also use that button as a transfer destination. So whether a call is placed or received, an active call can then be transferred to that button. So see, I've got transfer right here, and also on the bigger phones there's a transfer button right here. If I hit transfer and then the button. Now the only downside is you can't see it because of the information that shows on the screen. If you hit lines, it'll display it, but if you have that button location memorized, or if you hit lines, you can see it. And then you hit this, all right, and then Boris answers. And then you explain, if it's a warm transfer, explain that you're getting ready to transfer, and then just hit transfer again. All right, so it's like a speed dial for transfers, if you will. All right, let's talk about the call park key. Natasha has a button on her phone, as does Boris, labeled CIO Park 1. And you can have more than one of these. You could have CIO Park 2, CIO Park 3. But what they are is they're fixed park keys which are shared within a small group of coworkers, say like in a C-suite. And again, let's get the phone call going for Natasha. Oh, wait a minute. Get the phone call going for Natasha. All right, so she has this phone call that she wants to park because she doesn't know exactly where Boris is, so she doesn't want to use a transfer. So she pushes this button right here, CIO Park 1. And then it flashes, or not flashes, but it lights up, illuminates red. It also illuminates red over on Boris's phone too, and any other phone that happens to share that same park key. Generally, they're used in small groups. And then what happens is Boris pushes that button, and he is connected to the call. All right. Boris can also do the same thing because he has the button. He can push it, and then it parks the call again, and then he can walk to another phone that has that same park key. So it's almost just like a universal line appearance, if you will, that makes some phone users feel more comfortable. All right, so that's park key, and I hope that this discussion was helpful, and thank you for watching.